WSL.
I thought it was Mawson, but I didn't.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing it on the chat, calling the wrong names and that.
Cameron Mawson, welcome to the Foundation
Thank you,
podcast.
bro.
Thank you for your time.
Pleasure.
We'll jump into a quick icebreaker.
Cool, here we go.
If you were to invent like a combo workout mixed with a boxing drill and strength and conditioning, what are we doing?
Actually, come to training ground, training jams next session because we're going to be doing that.
Yes.
But I would do a hybrid session.
Man.
Hybrid between boxing, so a bit of bag conditioning, 3 minute rounds on the bag, get a good sweat going. But before we do that, I'd be hitting the weights, getting a good pump.
Yeah, mate.
So a bit of strength training, finishing off a bit of cardio, a bit of sweat sesh. Good for the body, good for the mind.
Nice. Yeah, and training jam.
We're going to be running it up actually
this month. Yeah,
I thought you were laying it up for that, bro. To be honest,
to be honest, I didn't even think of that. It's not even in my notes anywhere.
This training jam's going to go off. We're going to do a big boxing workout. Be mad.
That's going to be sick. I'm really looking forward to that because we started boxing with you a few months ago, and then just couldn't.
Life got the better of both of us, bro.
Yeah, bro. Couldn't just get there because it's quite a bit of a trek.
It is.
But it's fucking worth the trek.
Yeah.
So it's going to be on my way back to...
So you're setting yourself up so that it's
so
on
when
your
I'm
path.
doing
I like that. Oh, yeah,
it's on my way back. It's down that way to Southern Highlands. So, that'll be good to get back into that with you because I was really enjoying those sessions.
Yeah, that was good.
Onto your origin story.
Yo.
Kid from Campbelltown.
Yeah, right. Represent. Represent.
Pretty much tried every building industry by the seams of it, like
all the hard ones.
Labouring on construction sites, bricklaying, steel fixing, concreting, and you couldn't see a future in any of that.
It was tough, bro.
Yeah, I can.
And respect to the guys still doing it,
bro. It's fucking crazy.
It's not easy, man.
Talk us through that. How many years were you doing that? From what age? And
so I don't know if everyone got this, but for the most part, for us and a lot of the boys at school, it was, so what trade are you doing?
Yep.
It wasn't. There was.
You just want to leave school.
Yeah. What trade are you doing? It's not. There's not too much outside of that of other ways of innovating or other means of making an income or a life for yourself that you actually want. It's kind of just going into the same cutout everyone's as a male you're expected to go into, generally speaking. Bro. I left there. It was a mate of mine's dad's company.
Yeah.
So the other appeal to it was I was working with a bunch of the boys.
Yeah, man.
Which when you're 18 and fresh out of school, bro, perfect.
And you probably were making decent money for your age at the
100%.
time.
Well, yeah, it seems like it. But then you work your ass off, you break your back. Which in saying that, I think it's necessary too, bro. I learn a lot.
Yeah.
Not just that work ethic, that grind of it, but you learn a lot of skills as well, which is important. But yeah, I just got to the point, bro. I think I was about 12 to 18 months in. Kind of started to become more aware of the boys that were working there a little longer than me or that were older than me. No disrespect, we were pretty much in the same position. There wasn't, put simply, bro, there was a ceiling.
Yeah.
Looking back now, I guess in hindsight, it's good that I realized that early on. And I wanted something that I was more involved in the business side of things. I don't know where the balls are. I had no place to want that because I had no knowledge.
Yeah.
But I've always had the balls to jump in something that I probably have no place to be.
And just back yourself and go.
Yeah, make it work, bro.
Sink or swim, baby. Sink or swim.
Work, yeah. Or pretty much, right. Sink or swim or sink and then keep trying to swim and you know what it's like, man.
Yeah.
You know what it's like. But bro, I didn't really see a future in it for me.
Yep.
I wanted to be the guy in the office signing the contracts and making the deals, not doing the labor. Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean I'm not happy to do it. And you know what it's like, bro. You still get your hands dirty now. But yeah, bro, I wanted something that had that was more scalable, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. Nice. And you have built a really strong community out there. How long have you had Training Ground for? Training
Grounds, October this year will be the third year.
Amazing, yeah.
Third year of having the lease. So we signed the lease in October and then started trading early the following year.
Okay.
So
what the first 12 months of Training Ground look like? Because everyone sees it as
the
this
developed
established,
version. Yeah.
like polished, like it's unreal facility, one of the best in the country. You have literally everything there, barber, boxing, strength conditioning, literally everything, saunas, Pilates upstairs, physio, list goes on. So what that first couple months?
The first couple of months, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that can relate to this. Get it done in that small rent-free period I've got. It's a very, very small window, so let's get as much done in that time as we can. And to be honest with you, bro, we started, God love our foundation members that believed in and saw the vision and believed in our team as well. Because without them, it wouldn't have happened, bro. They were literally signing up to a gym just for classes. I prioritized getting the track down and the rig. That's where we run our group classes. And people were signing up for that, the use of that. And then as the gym started to develop and unfold in different sections and areas of as you've previously listed, started to become available. So initially, bro, the first 12 months, get the facility to something that's worth charging for, or worth people's money for paying for.
Yeah, so
and then continue that cash flow and build around that.
Yeah, nice. So first few months, you just had that section on the side where we host training gym.
Yep.
Just to get it off the ground, get the members in, build that cash flow.
Yeah.
Then nice.
It was a construction site, which it kind of. It's not the ideal plan.
No.
I would love to have launched as you see it today.
Yeah.
But that's
it's just not doable. Like,
exactly.
Unless you're raising funding or.
But even time, bro.
Like,
we got keys October. Everyone closes up business for December and stuff too. So they're like, we'll reply to them when we get back. And I'm sweating bullets. I'm like, my rent starts soon, bro. I need to get things moving. But the first 12 months, I've always been very, very, very conscious of not just opening a gym, but building a brand.
Yeah.
So a lot of the first 12 months, bro, was building what people perceived or affiliated with training ground. Community days, supportive networks, environments, inviting people into the building process. So the week we got keys, actually, or everyone, our founding members and people that we had reached out to, we took them on a full tour of an empty gym. Or it wasn't a gym at the moment; it was a warehouse.
That's mad. See, I feel like how you said before, it wasn't ideal that it was a construction site, but I think going through that process with your foundation members, something that they're going to value and feel a part of that brand and community building. And I think, obviously, it has worked for you. And congratulations, because that would have been a huge risk to make.
Looking back, it's that was.
But in the time, that's the only decision I'm making.
I'm I don't know. Is it going to deter people seeing an unfinished product? Is it going to interest them? Is it going to create doubt in their mind of how's this kid going to,
How old were you?
3 years ago, 27.
Okay. How old are you now?
29.
Okay.
So bro, the pace that everything was moving at, because it had to, the excitement, the deadlines, the, different contracts, agreements, and even staff, people was relying on you to make a living and stuff. So the make good timeline was so quick. So it was very a million miles an hour.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but I live off that shit. I thrive for that. When it's make or break, you don't have an option. The boats are burnt. The contract's signed, bro.
You got to move.
You got to move. And you got to move and you got to pivot. And what I've learned is the first 12 months and the next 12 months, and you got to keep moving and pivoting. You can't just be open, done.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to stay relevant. You got to create retention. You've got to continue to develop the brand as the industry develops and your members change as well. So as our members have gotten to experience training ground, they've gotten fitter, they've gotten better, they've got more mentally disciplined and stuff like that. It's then changing everything to continue to accommodate their growth. Which is, I don't know, it's tough, bro, but I enjoy it. The chaos and the diversity of everything.
Organised chaos.
Yeah, organised. Come on, bro.
That's good. I'm glad we're not the only one.
Yeah. But the first 12 months, bro, building the brand.
Yeah.
I wanted to build the brand so that anything Training Ground did from here on out, whether it was a collaboration, of Training Jam, if we're a respected and influential brand, and we only affiliate and associate with other brands on good movements like yourself, people trust you guys because they trust us and vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's really important just building the brand. There's heaps of gyms out there, bro.
Yeah.
They all got equipment. They all got mad change rooms. They all got cool lighting and shit. No one cares. But what does a brand represent? That was important to us.
Yeah, nice. Let's touch on our first training jam.
Yes.
Because I know a big reason of you wanting to start Training Ground was based from your own self-growth journey.
Yeah, bro.
And wanting to build a space which people could grow physically and mentally with no egos around.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've trained in quite a number of gyms over my years.
Yeah.
And almost all of them, there's always that just floating around.
Yeah,
like some might not be
a periodic thing, eh?
Some might not be as intense as others, but there hasn't been like a whole space which I've entered, and you're like
wholeheartedly, you're like, you actually feel,
and you're comfortable.
Feel what? So and thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Like, I don't know if the guys listening in today are that aware, but the collaboration between your network and following and clientele and our network following and our clientele, it should feel very disjointed and forced and like, who are you? I haven't seen you before. Anything like, it can be quite awkward, uncomfortable for people. But it even from the first time, bro, it was seamless. Yeah. Our members, our staff, your members, your staff, and I think like attracts like, right? Your vision and your determination and how you are with your team and your style of leadership as well. I think it works well with us, and it's a give back thing. It's a community thing. So we can step back from everything that we do and look at, you want to make your return on investments and whatnot, but what are we doing this for? It's for the people, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
So putting that community open workout on, people can come, touch, feel, and get to know your brand better as well and experience it in real time and get to see the faces behind the brand.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not just some big corporate office pumping out,
Yeah, 100%. Like that's
a real person with a real family.
What, like your goal, one of my goals with Training Ground is like for it to go on pretty much for the whole entire existence of this company. Yeah. Forever, hopefully. But like in 6-7 years' time when my son understands shit, it's like, fuck, Dad started this. That's fucking gangster. Mad.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, your son's been there.
Bro, he's been there. He's run amok there, bro. He almost got kicked out of the daycare there. I had to pull some strings. But like that's a huge driving factor for me, and to have a space where people can come once a month, have a free training session with a guest trainer.
You just go all out, bro, man.
Yeah, like...
You just do go all out. Like, the branding, the clothing, the apparel, you guys bring your new range through. Doing protein pancakes now as well. You guys don't stop. Coffee trucks.
We want it to be, like, valuable. Like, it is a difficult thing for someone to get up...
It's uncomfortable, bro.
...at 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning, especially recently. It's been fucking crazy.
Yeah, amen to that.
Like, 7 a.m., go down, especially if it's their first time and they're coming alone. There's going to be 40, 50 other people that you don't know.
But see, in saying that though, we're talking about different gyms, environments, and cultures, right? Firstly, you wouldn't even bother if most gyms or clothing place are doing a pop-up thing. You'd be like, who gives a fuck? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So it is a big ask to get someone out on Sunday, but every single time, bro, they're there early. They're there hanging out and talking, and then after. Hours after, everyone's kicking back, talking, getting to know each other.
Yeah, exactly.
And then to see those people partner up and come back to the next one, it's mad, bro. We can facilitate, we can put on these events, but it's up to the people coming and then reaping the benefits of those that make it worthwhile, right?
Exactly right. Because the more people that come, the more it can grow.
Exactly.
So the goal is to get 100 people in there by the end of the year. And then next year, we're going to take the whole facility over on the Sunday.
Yeah, baby. Upstairs, downstairs, car park.
Everything.
That's mad, bro.
That's the plan. But yeah, that's been really cool since we started the training gym there.
And to see it, as we were talking about before, sink or swim, bro. You try some shit, it doesn't work. You try something else, that's a hit, run that back. It's the constant evaluation and going back to the drawing board and seeing what works and what doesn't work.
100%.
For the experience of the person to be better.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
The care factor's there, right?
Yeah. I think I got to give a bit of credit to Troy because I think it was like January and he knew we wanted to do this and he was running his community sessions before and he had a break from that. He's like, I'm thinking of starting him again. I know you were wanting to do the gym mate. Do you want to do something? And I was like, yeah, but I wasn't in the right mental state to take on the task. Yeah. Which is complete external to the business.
Yeah.
And then he was like, look, let's just get it fucking up and going. I'll go speak to Cam, you don't worry, and then when you can come, we'll both go to Cam. And he got the ball rolling and we've just sort of tweaked it each month. So I've got to give credit to him just to push for that to get up and going.
He's got to have done some sort of certificate in networking or something like that, or he's just a great guy because when you reach out to us and then anyone he talks to, He pulls in together, bro. I really like that about him.
He's I think he's just really
just wants to
good,
see people-
genuine,
yeah,
good
yeah.
guy. Because like
You don't
even
get it these days, bro.
we we're just in the process of renegotiating his next contract with us.
Yeah.
And I said to him, he's been waiting for it from me for a few weeks. I said to him, look, if you don't have by this day, message me. Oi, spastic.
Yeah.
Where the fuck's the contract? And he's like, look,
sign the contract.
I probably won't message you that. I'll probably be like, hey mate, how you going? And that's exactly what he said. So,
but he's a good man. He's good to have around you.
Yeah, very good. And he's going to be on board for training gym for the next 12 months as well. So, yeah, that's going to go to the next level. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced early on in your career? I know when you said when you started PTing, and you're at a different
gym, yeah.
You had a bit of legal
everything,
issues.
Yeah. Well,
is it a chain gym? I'm gonna guess it's a chain gym.
Nah. Well, anyway, you work is a bit like that. I'm not gonna name and shame, all right? Yeah, but if you know, you know.
Okay.
So, very wet behind the ears, young kid. Fuck, how old was I? I would have been 20.
Yeah.
Fuck, I've been doing it 9 years, bro.
Shit.
Do you look back enough, bro? Like, I reflect and learn, but I don't.
I did notice that I don't ever reflect.
I don't.
It's just something.
It's because you're moving forward, always moving, eh?
Yeah.
All right,
I don't know about moving forward, bro.
Treading.
It's more like this.
All right, side note. Sorry, bro. Yeah, so I was 20. I was hungry, bro.
Yeah.
I was hungry. I was so keen, bro. I was in a position in my life where, like, I was living at home and stuff. Like, I didn't have, high cost of living, or I could just fucking send it for 6
Those were the days.
And you don't appreciate it at the time.
No.
I just want to move out. This house sucks. And then you move out and you go, fuck, bro. I loved being at home. It was mad. Anyway, so, yeah, I was very keen, bro. And went into it head first. Heaps of free hours to try and get a bit of work. I remember the first client I signed, bro. I did without exaggeration, bro, like hundreds of complimentary sessions to try.
Yeah.
And the first guy I signed up, he said, yeah, sweet, bro, let's do 2 sessions. I swear to God, bro, I was milliseconds away. I had to bite my tongue. I almost said, really? Like, I was surprised. I didn't believe in myself because I get a lot of my confidence and self-belief from previous achievements. Anytime I doubt myself, I think, well, I doubted myself doing this and I achieved that. So where's this different? And I will pull energy from previous achievements, right? But at that time, I had nothing to pull from. So I was like, fuck, really, bro? But I gave him everything, bro. And yeah, so put simply, the hardest thing I found, personal training side of the business, to me was easy.
Yeah.
I studied, I had been doing it my whole life. So training wasn't the hard part. I didn't realize until I got into it, the business side of it. So you might be great at clothing, or you might be great at, carpentry, but running the business side of that was the biggest slap in the face because I fucked it up a lot. I'm talking, what do you mean I need to keep receipts for stuff? What do you mean there's, accounting apps like Xero and QuickBooks and stuff like that, or, client filing or programming or no idea, bro. Yeah. No idea. No one teaches you stuff. No. I don't think it's gatekeeping, bro. I just think it was hard for me and it's hard for you.
I think it's something I think it's just one of those things you got to go through a process of failing, learning, because there's so many different ways of doing it. Yeah. So you need to find which way suits you.
Yeah. But like a little tap on the shoulder, somebody could have been like, hey, bro, this is going to be fucked up. Just make sure you're doing A, B, C, D, yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. But
obviously,
you make the mistakes and work it out later. But yeah, the business side of it, bro. Sales, retention, admin side of things, accounting.
Yep.
Which I don't know what it is about me. I think it's previously at school and stuff. Wasn't a good reader or writer, or like I was in speech therapy and stuff like that. Like I was very behind in a lot of the reading and writing stuff. So like huge anxiety and fear of like, all right, we're going to go out in the room and read a paragraph each. I was like, fuck, counting the kids. And then I'll be reading them and then trying to read. It was.
Yeah, okay.
Stress city. So I don't know. I think the fear of being in a position of being ill-informed or not knowing something, the previous fear of like being bullied for that or just insecure about that creates a drive to know something about everything, if you know what I mean. So that interest for like, shit, I've identified, I've got no idea about this business stuff. Identifying that is what made me double down on, I need to know this shit. And then it was a mutual benefit that the better I ran my business, the more money I made and kept.
Yeah.
So there was a reason to study this stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro.
And what was your go-to learning tool for that? Like, how did you navigate your way?
To be honest, bro, online. Like, I haven't done business courses. I haven't done. Like, I did my TAFE Cert 3 and 4, and like, there's a little bit of business stuff in there. But like you said, bro, it's so in real time. What works for you might not work for me, and vice versa.
Yeah.
My go-to was self-education through trial and error. Everyone's best friend, YouTube, podcasts online, everything, bro. The best thing I did was found people, whether they were accessible to me or overseas, that were in positions I wanted to be in currently or work towards being, and then follow their advice and footsteps.
Yeah, nice. So sort of have that mentor.
Yeah, online mentor. You know, I mean, YouTube is my mentor, bro. But
hey,
it works.
If it works, it works. I have a buddy of mine who I used to work with in the markets. He has a packaging company. He used to do all of our we used to supply cherry tomatoes to Coles Australia-wide, and he did like all the punnets for us. Yeah, and hadn't spoke to him for years, like 2 years. Yeah. But he's probably mid-30s. He's got like 4 boys.
Good on you.
I just bought a 911.
Good on you, bro. My kind of guy.
Yeah. Very, very cool guy. And he's someone that I look up to and used to always get advice off. I got back in touch with him a few months ago.
How's he doing?
He's doing really well. That's how I know he bought an 911. He's got a nice apartment.
Bless him, bro.
He's got a nice office, Kings Bay Wharf, overlooks the Harbour Bridge.
Give us a couple of years.
He's doing well. That's what he said to me. He goes, "Bro, you got 3 years, and then you'll be sweet." But
see, sometimes I think mentors, whether you have access to them, in that, if you're blessed enough to have access to somebody where you can call them up, you can bounce ideas off them, that's a massive blessing. Another version of that is, even if you haven't got the access to someone, I believe you can also learn about them and use them as a reference point. What would they do in this position?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes people would be like, where do I find these guys? How do I?
Yeah.
Or they're just, DMing everyone possible and giving no value to the person they're asking to give all their value.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're listening, like, sometimes you don't need to fucking have that cousin, uncle, or friend that's, killing it.
Yeah.
Research someone, become educated on someone, and then use their philosophies.
100%.
Not even modern day people, bro. I don't know if you know much about Marcus Aurelius. He's a Stoic. He's like from ancient times and stuff like that. Cool. Obviously, you can't call him up and do it, but I feed a lot of shit off
nice.
Books I've read of him and stuff.
What's he known for?
So he's a philosopher.
Okay.
Roman Empire. One of the biggest teachings I took from him, and again, it's not always about business and money.
Yeah, of course.
You can relate things back to help you in those environments. One of the biggest teachings that I took from him is we shouldn't be chasing the pursuit of happiness, but the pursuit of peace of mind.
Yeah, I did say that in this.
Hey? Lay that up again, bro.
I think I've got it as a quote. Like I've marked a quote on it. Yeah.
So I don't know. Am I jumping ahead too much?
No, go.
Good,
yeah.
Run it up. So to me, that means happiness is an emotion that is can waver. Could get a great phone call and be loving life, and then get it 2 seconds later, get another phone call, or get some bad news or something happen, and that emotion changes.
Yeah.
Whereas if you can find that again, easier said than done. If you can find that state of peace of mind, regardless of environment, that's the goal. So when business isn't good and it's stressful and you're understaffed and you're hungry and you're tired and you didn't get paid last week, to maintain that peace of mind and focus on that vision and not take it out on your loved ones around you, or to throw the towel in and whatnot. And when times are great, and you're flying and everything's going well, to remember, just stay at peace. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Things can change. But that's a big one, I think I found, just in relation to like the mentors and that kind of thing, is chasing that pursuit of peace of mind.
And how do you manage that?
Practice, man. Self-awareness is a massive thing, man.
Yep.
Massive thing. Some of my staff might be listening to this one, but when I'm under the pump, bro, it's if you're not aware, you don't realize no one else feels your stress, and they shouldn't. You're the dickhead that took this.
And hired people.
Took this journey, bro. They didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
They're doing their bit. So sometimes I feel like our staff, my wife, family, friends can sometimes. I would like to think I'm better at it now. But like I said, trial and error, bro.
Yeah.
And just communicate. Let people know, like, fuck, bro, I'm so sorry, like, about yesterday. About, I don't think you can do whatever you want and then say sorry and it's all good. but just communicating with people around you. I'm under the pump right now. It's not an excuse. I'm doing my best, but get them to pull you up.
Yeah.
In a respectful way. I've had mates pull me up, bro. I don't work for you. Don't talk to me like that. I don't want to make it sound like I'm an aggressive, crazy person, but you know what it's like, bro.
Yeah, bro. You
get tested.
You're in work mode for 80-90% day to day. So like when you are talking to people outside of work, you still sometimes carry that tone. I had a situation touching on that. Like, say if I go back probably even 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
If I had if I was in a mood,
high strung, bro,
I'd be in, and my mood would just be down. Everyone would notice it. Might be a little more. I might be a bit like a prick.
Yeah, or just agitated.
Without intending to. But like yesterday, for a great example, something had happened in the morning which had completely like fucked my mood. Like I was on the way.
Set you for the day, eh?
Bro, I was on the way. Yesterday morning was a great day as well because I stayed home. I had the morning with my son. Took him to swimming.
Yeah.
On the way to swimming, something happened.
Yeah.
I was tearing up in the car. My wife was like, "Do you want to cancel swimming?" I was like, no. Like, I want to go swimming. Like, love swimming with my son. It's the funnest shit.
And again, that real time, you got to differentiate those two things, right?
Yeah.
Can't be a business guy at dad's swimming right now.
Yeah, but I also, when I pulled up to swimming, I messaged a team. I was like, "Hey, this has just happened," because they know a lot about my personal life.
Yeah.
This has just happened. Sorry if I'm going to be pissed off today.
Self-awareness, but
whereas probably 4 months ago, I wouldn't have
come in guns fucking blazing.
Yeah, I would have found something it's the tiniest issue. Like, why is this not done?
Yeah, and that's the thing, bro. It's embarrassing because it's not real. It's not shit getting upset about.
Yeah, exactly right.
Like the level of emotion I have towards a tissue being on the floor at the gym is not valid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
And that's the hard thing as a leader, bro. Like, and a husband and a father. I mean, I'm not blessed to be a father just as of yet, but it's shit that people don't talk about. Like, you've got to take hats off. Business hat on. Be the business version of yourself. Then you got to be the husband of yourself. Then you got to be the nurturer. And amongst all that, bro, you got to try and fit some shit in for yourself, so you're not driving crazy and you're not angry at yourself either, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a tough balance, bro.
That's one thing. Finding the time for yourself is fucking difficult.
I've found that is more important. Everyone says, you can time for yourself. I go, fucking look at the bills I got coming in, bro, and the deadlines I got. When is this time for my?
Yeah.
But I've realized that there's certain things that are non-negotiable, bro. That's one of them. Because if I'm underfed and tired, I don't get good work done, and it's not a pleasure. It's not a good environment to be around.
Yeah. 100%.
So everyone does better, and I do better if I take care of myself.
Yeah, because I feel like as the leader of your company and your brand, you bring that energy. Like,
yeah, everyone feels it, bro.
I know I bring like the energy here. Like, if people are down in the office, like even if it's got nothing to do with work, I'll pull them aside. We'll go grab a coffee. Yeah, what's wrong? Everything all right? Like,
that's not normal, but that's good.
And then try to like hype everyone up. I like to try and make a joke out of everything.
Yeah.
Like I hate being serious. Yeah. Like obviously you need to be serious in situations, but I try to just.
You don't need to feel that tension.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
It's hard, man.
Yeah, let's touch on your resilience because you're a man of fucking.
Thank you, my bro.
A lot of resilience.
God bless you, bro.
Now touching on the passing of your mum and nan.
Yeah.
Sorry for your losses.
Thank you, bro. It happens.
But how did both of those passings happen in quite a short amount of time, close together?
Close together, man. So, may they rest in peace and God love both of them. It is very, very difficult. So, I'm sure everyone, or most people, would speak highly of their mum.
Mm-hmm.
My mum and I lived together for quite a bit. So I've got my parents split.
Mm-hmm.
I've got an older brother, but he moved out quite young. So it was just me and my mum for quite a long time.
Yep.
She had terminal illness, so she had cancer, stage 4 for about 5 years. So that was just an ongoing battle, bro. It unfortunately becomes your norm. Mm-hmm. You don't accept it and it's all good, but it becomes your norm. So that roller coaster of, in the middle of a business deal or something like this, and then you get a phone call and it's like, I got to quickly go back home, get mum to the hospital because this and that's it. Like, just the emotional roller coaster was fucking insane. But the outside of all the obvious things of, you love your mum, you want her to be here forever. God willing, I wish I could have given her grandkids before she passed, or she'd be at my wedding, or like all these obvious things, man. But I think the hardest thing is my mum was always my rock or my go-to or she didn't run her own business. She was very hardworking, everything, God bless her, but she had no own business or anything like that. But I don't know, generally speaking, but like your mum can look at you in 2 seconds, bro, and be like,
what's wrong?
This, that, da, da, da. And nothing's wrong. And then you ask 2 more questions and then you're in tears and you go, the fuck, I didn't think I thought I was sweet until I came here. Bro.
Yeah.
Just that unconditional love, bro, and that nurturing in such a unknown, lonely, scary, self-doubting time. That one person that can just look at you and be like, you got this. And you'd be like, fuck yeah, I believe that. I feel that. Because other people say it around you, be like,
yeah, words.
Do you know what I mean? I think just that reinsurance and having that rock, that home base, or be able to just go to times I'd go to visit my mum and check on her, and God love her, she's literally dying of cancer, but I'm here getting advice on her and how to maintain strength and stuff. But just having someone to bounce off, bro, go to of I've got my wife and she's amazing and she knows me in and out and everything like that. But your mum's that unconditional love, that understanding. She's been there and seen every step of the way. And one of my major motivating factors was proving and showing my mum all her time, effort, and getting called down to the school and me getting in trouble and fucking around and being around wrong people and all that wasn't wasted and it was worth her time. So, yeah, bro, it was very difficult. But that was one of many examples of real life situations where, yeah, this fucking sucks, but what are we doing?
Yeah.
Because I can spend the next 10 years, 20 years, the rest of my lifetime talking about like, oh, I had a crack, but it was hard for me because, my world collapsed with my mum. Or you can get up and get it done, bro. So I really realized early on, you can sit on the edge of your bed and cry, or you can pull your socks up and get the fuck on with it. Yeah. That doesn't mean suppressing emotions and this and that. That just means there's an arrow shot in your back and it fucking hurts, but we've got to keep moving, bro.
And you work through it.
There's times where you need to sit down and lick your wounds and look at yourself and go, fuck, this is fucked up. You can't just soldier through everything, bro. But, she was dealt the card of death and smiled and prayed and got her way through it. And
I bet she would have, like, every time you would have spent time with her, she would have just had a smile on her face and been happy.
Wasn't, yeah. To be honest with you, bro, I thought she was she had her head in the sand or she was delusional or something. I was waiting for that moment where she'd break and the act would drop. Yeah. But God love her. She was a very, very, very religious woman, very faithful, which I thank God for because that gave her the strength to get through. But, bro, like, I just saw it as, like, I'm upset. I'm looking at I'm going to and did lose my mum and grandma. My mum's the one dealt the card of death. So if she can, have reinsurance and pray on it and it be accepting of the ultimate shit go, fuck, bro, I can draw knowledge and strength from that and the unknowns I'm stepping into and the scary thing. It's not death.
Yeah.
So when you look at it in that extreme, bro, it's everything doesn't seem that crazy. Like something a saying my mum would always say is life is simple. We choose to complicate it.
So
it is,
true.
bro.
Yeah, it's so true.
Because when you lose somebody that close to you, nothing fucking matters, bro.
No, bro.
I don't give a fuck about the car I'm driving. I don't care about my latest Instagram.
What you're wearing.
Who gives a fuck?
You probably wouldn't even have your phone on you.
No.
Like,
who cares, bro?
Yeah.
And then you realize life is simple. We choose to complicate it, bro. Yeah. You pull all that shit back. If you're sitting on a beach or sitting at home watching a movie with your wife and your kid, bro, that's the real shit.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I'm still the most ambitious guy out there, bro. I want the whole world. I want everything. But I'm content and happy with everything I've got. Yeah. Which is comes from some real life experiences. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, life is simple and we choose to complicate it, bro.
Thank you so much for touching on that and sharing that.
Thank you.
That's very inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all. That's. And just one more thing on that. Everything about Training Ground that people love, a big factor of why Training Ground, why build it, what is it? It's a way of me keeping my mum's teachings and the feelings that she provided for me and everyone around her alive. So that welcoming feeling that you and your team feel, that's my mum. That's amazing. That acceptance and that want to grow but acceptance of where you're at, that's my mum. So everything anyone loves about Training Ground, bro, if you've experienced that, it's like you've met my mum. So it's keeping that alive as well for me, bro, which is important.
That's amazing, man. Should be watching down over you. So proud.
She would. She'd be laughing her fucking ass off. She goes, who's this kid, bro?
On a podcast?
Where was all this when you were at school, you little idiot?
Oh, that's funny. You said you have had a lot of moments of self-doubt.
To this day, bro, driving here.
Yeah.
Serious, bro, fuck.
Yeah, self-doubt's a big one. How do you manage that? Because I think that's something that's inevitable. That's just going to come across our minds.
It is, man.
And no matter like what field you're in, whether you're a doctor, a personal trainer, anything.
Whatever, bro. You're going to doubt yourself. I think I touched on it before briefly. Just reflecting on things that I've done. I think through action, you show yourself.
Yep.
You can think whatever you want about yourself, but you could think good of yourself and it'd be wrong, and you could think bad of yourself and it'd be wrong. Your actions, your previous actions, I believe, is where you can pull reinsurance from. Or the other flip side is a lot of naiveness, just overconfident. No, I wouldn't say overconfident, bro, but you got to be a little bit naive in this game, I think.
You got to be crazy, bro.
You got to be, man.
You got to be crazy, and I think especially through certain periods, you just have to like block out all noise and just be like,
bro, like,
yeah, I'm fucking killing it.
You got it. And if I'm not now, I will.
You know it's gonna come. It's just a matter of time.
And then you keep telling yourself that for the last 5 years. No, but I think it's the self-doubt's inevitable.
Yeah.
But what you do in those moments, bro, fuck, man, that shit, that's some big checkpoints. So one of the actually, funnily enough, it's probably like the first time I had I was aware of physically experienced anxiety.
Yeah.
My wife and people around me used to experience. Well, my wife used to. She's gotten a lot better with it, but like crippling anxiety, sometimes for no reason. And I've been in many situations where I should have a lot of anxiety, but I don't. And getting the contract, the lease agreement, so negotiating with the warehouse and everything. Like, you know, like I said, I was at my lowest. I just lost my mum, just lost my previous business, just lost my grandma. I was in a whole new world I'd never been in before, with none of the supports that I'm used to having, and about to take the biggest fucking leap I've ever taken. So it was the weirdest.
Yeah, bro, that would have been crazy.
The lowest point for shooting my hardest shot, which doesn't make sense, right? But we're here, baby.
Yeah,
we're doing it. So signing the lease was one of the biggest things, bro, because it's some big boy shit. There's no like, hey,
sorry, I don't have the money. Can we back out?
Nah, cuz, like, and we're talking some big numbers. Like,
yeah, I can imagine. It's a fucking huge space, bro.
It's a big space, bro. Not to mention, like, you know, people's livelihoods.
Yeah.
We've got coaches working there, making their livelihood off the gym, and their own hard efforts, obviously. You know, we've got subleases in there. We've got, you know, my household, my life, my future, my wife. We've got workers, staff, wages. Like, there's a lot, man.
Yeah.
And that pressure, and I understand all of that, and I signed knowing what the fuck I was stepping into. So I wasn't naive about that, bro. I calculate everything, and you can forecast, and you can estimate, and you can best case, and you can worst case, but who the fuck knows what's coming around the corner, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
So signing that lease was the first time I was like, I know what's going on. My chest feels tight. Can't really focus on anything. And Nadine's, my wife's like, I think you're having an anxiety attack. I'm like, no, I'm sweet, but
I'm chilling.
It was the first, so my body was experiencing it.
Yeah.
But you could hook me up to a lie detector. I don't know if it's resilience or just hard-headedness, but I'm like, no, I'm sweet.
Yeah.
I wasn't telling myself that. I genuinely was like, I'm paralyzed by anxiety, but I don't. But through lots of self-development and some bullshit motivation videos.
Nice. I got a whole
Do you know what I mean?
I got a whole saved folder on Instagram.
Yeah, that's all I have is saved post is Instagram shit. So I can be like, fuck yeah, and go do stuff. But yeah, just that motivation of like, you know, again, hearing through the grapevine, when you have that sickening feeling in your stomach and that fear of doubt and anxiousness and fear, that's when you jump. That's when you pull the trigger. Yeah. And again, all this is easy to say, bro.
Yeah.
But when you're sitting there and you got to make that deal or whatnot, bro, it's fucking scary. But if not this, what else? If I didn't do that, then what?
Yeah, like
this is my purpose.
If you didn't sign that, what would you be doing?
What am I? I'm not going to go work at, you know, It was part of my path and my natural progression.
Yeah.
It was just fucking scary to take it. But I think also that the quiet confidence of no matter where this goes, bro, I'm on it till the wheels fall off. And if the wheels fall off, I'm putting those motherfuckers back on. There is no other option. It has to work.
Yeah.
You know, I've lost everything. I've got, you know, in a weird way, I think rock bottom is the best place to start, lad.
Yeah, 100%.
I was fucked. I was broken. I was poor. I was emotionally destroyed. Can't get worse than this, but let's go.
Yeah.
So it can only boost smooth sales, you know. And if I've gone through some of the hardest things in my life, you know, I don't challenge the universe, but fuck, let's go, lad. I'm built for this. I've gone through the depths of hell with you know, business and losing my family and life.
Yeah, bro.
So what's an investment? Like, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. That's mad, and it's certainly paid off because
it's paying off. Yeah, hindsight's a hell of a thing. Right now, you're like, fuck yeah, bro, glad you did that. But I'm like, this could have gone a lot of different ways.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah. And I don't know, hey, you saw how much stock we got downstairs.
Yeah, bro. So the other thing too is different industries, and I walk in and go, fuck, that's a big outlay.
Yeah.
And the other thing I thought is, that's really organised. I like that shit. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's organised.
But see, that's that pursuit of perfection.
Yeah. So, but that's funny because when I started this, I was thinking of doing a gym similar to Training Ground. And it was either because the cost was so fucking expensive.
It is, bro.
It was either that or this. I was like, no, we'll do this.
And now you got both, cuz.
Exactly. Never know. We might have a Training Ground lightweight gym one day somewhere.
But yeah, even on that, bro, like, ideas are one thing, bro, but go find a physio that's happy to sign a lease for an empty warehouse on a kid he's never met before.
Oh, 100%.
Go find a barbershop and in barbers that are reputable, that could do reputation, and it'll be approved by DA and council. And, you know, like...
Yeah, because that's something that you've done
all these ideas,
really...
Bro, it's fucking hard.
Really well and smart, and you've executed it really well as well. Because it's one thing to have the idea, but to fucking execute...
That's hard, bro.
That's fucking, like, that's a different ball game.
It is.
Like, anybody can have the idea, but I think there's very few people in the world that can execute the idea to T.
Bring it to life. And it's, to be honest, that's another thing that interests me. That you can have an idea of a designed coffee cup or a new apparel or anything like that, and it become a tangible thing.
Yeah.
That ability to create in real life, bro, I think that's gangster as well.
It's fucking mad.
Like,
it just feels like a game.
It is, bro. It's Sims on steroids.
It's Sims on steroids.
Me and my architect are making
Sims was
shit.
A game, man.
Hey, it still is, bro.
Yeah?
It still is. That shit, I don't fuck with it right now myself.
That's downtime.
But yeah, but it's a good thing. But yeah, bro, just having ideas and running it up. And I don't think it matters about age, demographic, ability, experience, bro. I've got no uni. I've got no place to be where I am.
I didn't go to uni.
Like, but do you know what I mean? You know, sometimes it's, you got to do a business course.
Bro, I hate people like that.
Nah, bro. Cause
I don't hate people like that.
No, we love everyone, man.
I dislike people with that opinion.
Some people need to.
I agree. Like doctor, like surgeon.
You have to, bro.
Bro, don't go.
Please go to fucking.
Don't go to ChatGPT and do it online. But like, I think 80% of uni courses.
You learn by doing, bro.
Yeah.
Same with anything, bro. Like a trade. Your trade. You do your 4-year trade is not
exactly
in a book. You're fucking using your tools. Like, so I just did my trade while I was working it out. You know?
Like if someone applied, if we'll say hiring for a social manager role, I wouldn't even like. I don't care if you've been to uni or not been to uni. If you've got work experience, you've done and executed.
That's action. You've taken action. But who are you as a person as well? You might have all got the accolades, but I do not want you around my team or my business, bro. So I think working on yourself as a person is going to get you a lot fucking further in life sometimes.
100%. I make sure. So we hired Layla probably she's going to kill me if I get this wrong. I'm going to say 2 months ago now. And we posted the ad on Seek and I was like amazed by the response we had. We had 132 people apply on Seek.
I'd love to work here, bro. I've seen this place.
And like, I think 20-something applied directly, reached out through email.
That step further.
Yeah, so we did 2 days of interviews and so many great candidates. Like, I would have loved to hire 3 people.
And that's hard, bro, too, right? Like, you're pretty much inviting someone in to take the keys to your house and your kids, right? Like,
yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I want to make sure we can joke around.
It's got to be the right fit as a person, right?
Yeah, like that they get along with the rest of the team, because that was the first. That was the first hire, like proper hire I've made. Like Mimi, we met when I was PTing at Club Lime in Liverpool. She was a receptionist there. Yeah. So we met there, and she was doing a marketing degree. Yeah, and then she referred Denicia. So I interviewed her, but she already had the job.
Yeah.
So this was our first one. So it was quite daunting, the whole process.
How did you find that?
Denicia and Mimi helped out a lot, which I'm so grateful for, because they come from a high corporate background.
So that was a massive thing for me, bro.
Yeah.
Holding interviews and hiring and this and that. I don't come from corporate. I don't know. I didn't.
Neither did I.
I didn't know and hadn't experienced the structure of things.
Bro, I came from the market where it was like
drinking bottles of wine at work and yelling at each other. Right?
Yeah, bro. And like, I'll give you $250 cash for the day. Come in at midnight. What the fuck? Yeah. And I don't have a finishing hire.
Deals,
yeah. So
there was no fair work trading there, bro.
Bro, no way. They come in a few times to try and get people with the forklifts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had
experience,
nothing.
That doesn't mean you can't hire.
Exactly right. So I was like, look, we need to, but they helped out a whole heap, and they're like, look, this is how, because Denicia came from Aramex, the logistics company, so they have like hundreds of employees. So this is how we did it, and she was like HR there, like head of HR.
How funny is this? Before opening the gym, I thought HR was the biggest bullshit department of a business. So what the fuck, like, what do you do? Like, what's the point? That is the only thing that matters in a business is HR. Bro. Just the hiring and recruiting, bro.
Yeah.
Keeping staff happy and motivated. Mm-hmm. Creating a work environment that they can thrive in, but also not an environment that, like you're talking about, the enjoyability of workplace, but not also like we also have to work. Like, it's very hard, bro, to manage people.
It's difficult. That's probably the hardest thing.
It by far is, and whether they realize it or not, or business owners realize it or not. They are your business, bro. They are your brand.
But
no one gives a fuck about Cameron owning the gym. They're interacting with the girl at the front, or the coach teaching the class, or the person they're talking to online.
And then it's also difficult to draw that line of like.
I crossed that line too many times. The friends and work. Like, I want to be your mate so that you enjoy work. But now we're boys, or we're like brother and sister. It's hard to go back to,
Yeah.
To be fair, but my staff, touch wood, I've been very, very, very blessed with.
Yeah.
Very trustworthy, very hardworking, and they get it. They're young and go-getters and ambitious themselves.
Oh, nice. That's what
they get it, bro. But again, they should have some of our staff reach out to this video. The earlier staff we had, while I was working out with I didn't have a process book in place.
Yeah.
I didn't have systems built. I had a girl at reception kind of putting fires out as they arose. And then I realized, like, hey, I should get her a fire extinguisher. Hey, I should get, do you know what I mean? And then now, the girl that's just started recently with us, God love her, because she's going to get the most developed onboarding system we've had.
Yeah.
Because it's tested and trialed.
Yeah.
Whereas the earlier staff, as I was working it out, unfortunately, they were in the environment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's startups.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to work shit out.
That's startups.
Like, sometimes it's not fun.
It's not, yeah.
But you just got to work it out.
You can portray the polished, But let's face it, it's a fucking fold-out table in the back of a warehouse, cousin. I'm interviewing you. Do you know what I mean? So, bro, looking back, there was like holes in, like we were on a construction site. Our physio, Michael, God love him. He was our first sublease or company to sign on with us.
Okay.
So to commit to the jump. I had a scrap metal bin throwing shit out of a window into a scrap metal bin on the ground level. While his practice, not while his practice, his clients weren't getting metal thrown at them, but it was a construction site.
Yeah, and he had clients coming in and out.
Yeah, but it's same thing for him, bro. He was taking a leap of faith, and he needed to. And you can't wait.
No,
you make that shit work.
Yeah, you start then
whatever you got, you make it work.
Yeah, exactly. Onto your habits and systems.
Yes.
Because seems like now after talking to you for a bit, you've worked out quite a few successful ones.
Yes.
You said that daily habits and routine are the backbone of everything you've built, and you live by your to-do list and game plans. Take us through like how you structure a week or day, however you do it, then your to-do list and game plan.
first things first, shout out whiteboards. Shout out to the whiteboards out there because whiteboards
are mad, bro.
I got whiteboards in my wardrobe at home. I got like no exaggeration, like 5 in my office.
Yeah.
They all serve a different purpose and they're all crucial to me. And I've got lots of photos in my phone of whiteboards because once I rub that shit out, sometimes I lose it. But put very, very simply, I'm a big believer of, and what keeps me sane, keeps my anxiety at bay, keeps me happy, keeps me in that peace of mind state that I was talking about, is systems, processes, but most importantly, compliance. You can have systems and processes, but if you're not complying with those, it's sitting on the shelf collecting dust, bro. So something that I do, a non-negotiable for me on my home whiteboard, it's more of my so at home in my wardrobe, my whiteboard's more of my personal side of things. So personal goals, training, eating, not doing certain habits, walking the dog, shit like that, bro. But I try my non-negotiables is 3 do's and 3 don'ts. So people have to-do lists, but I don't think enough people have don't lists.
I haven't heard of a to-don't list.
Don't do this. There's a lot of things I need to be not doing.
yeah, that's actually good, bro. I've never heard of that. That's
3 do's, 3 don'ts.
Yeah.
3 do's, train, eat, what's it? Well, I'm trying to go back on my board right now. Right now I'm trying to eat at home more.
Okay.
So, not eating out as much.
Yeah.
So they're my 3 do's. 3 don'ts, stuff like, procrastinate. There's some personal ones I'm not going to be sharing on here. Some habits. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
3 do's, 3 don'ts.
Is that updated weekly?
Daily. So I'll do it daily.
Okay.
So 3 do's, 3 don'ts daily. So I'll write my do's and don'ts down, and then I'll do my Monday through to Sunday. Mm-hmm. Tick it off. Then I've also got my... as you know, life has a different plan for us, but I like to have a game plan. Mm-hmm. I try to stick to. So, wake up from this time to this time. These things need to be ticked off. Breakfast, tidy up the house, and do some emails and counter while I'm having coffee at home. If I can, on days, walk the dog. After that's training, get some stuff done at work, then go home, do my lunch, do that kind of stuff, meetings. And I try to stick to that structure. Mm-hmm. Other things pop up out of the ordinary. That's standard, that's fine. I don't try to wrestle that or, You just shuffle, make it work, and, have a crack again the next day. But my non-negotiables daily is 3 do's, 3 don'ts. Okay. They ticked off daily. I'm very visual too. So it pisses me off to see some fucking X's next to that. You know what I mean? And that'll motivate me to train sometimes, bro. 100%. If I'm fucking exhausted, but it's going to piss me off to say I've banged out everything this week, and those 2 X's at the end of the week or midweek or whatever are going to piss me off. So making sure doing that. Another thing that makes it a bit more fun and less mundane is give it a score. Mm-hmm. So I do like a trivial score. So I'd count up how many ticks. Like sometimes my do's or don'ts might be larger than 3 for each. For argument's sake, say I've got 10 of each, so it's a score of 70. At the end of the week, try and get a perfect score. Yeah. And then add your tally up for the month and try beat last month. Make it, trivialize it.
Hey, make bro, it you might be onto a fucking app here.
Hey, let's keep that between me and
you. We'll cut that.
But yeah, just see, and that's a funny thing, bro. What I do to me is normal. People don't do that. But to other people like, what the fuck, this guy's got a whiteboard in his wardrobe? What a weird guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, so anyway, 3 do's, 3 don'ts, tick it off daily. At work, it's a bit different. Mm-hmm. It's divvied up. So again, because I'm visual, that shit is staring me in the face constantly. Yeah. So something can't stay on that to-do list too long because everything else is starting to get crossed off and rubbed off, and that thing's still staring back at me. So the task I'm procrastinating or forgetting to do is always staring back at me, so I tackle it. At work, I've got my quarters out as well. So like I got three whiteboards for each quarter or each month within a quarter. So that's like my ongoing calendar. Mm-hmm. My Google Calendar in my phone, I live by. Mm-hmm. The most relaxing thing is having nothing in there, which never happens. But, like PT clients, meetings, to-dos, reminders, all that kind of stuff. So my Google Calendar. And Trello. I don't know if you've heard of or used Trello. No. Trello's a website that's like, it's basically different boards that you can have. Yeah. There's little tasks you can put on the boards and drag and drop where you need it. But again, just another visual representation of like, if I have a thought or something popped to mind, or anything I can jot down. If I write down a piece of paper or I'll remember that, I don't, bro. Yeah. There's too many things coming in and out of my head. So sometimes I'll chuck it up on my Trello board. Mm-hmm. And it's just another area of getting things from things to do to things to complete to things pending or in lieu, and just moving through those systems and dragging, dropping, updating, dragging, dropping.
We use Asana. I think that'd be similar.
Yeah,
very similar. But yeah, I brain dump the fuck into Asana.
Yeah, bro.
Then from there go into Google Calendar.
Do you sometimes not know what the fuck you're talking about in your own notes? Or is that just me? So I'll scribble something down and very, very abbreviate the shit out of it, and then go back to me like,
so we have a Monday meeting every week, and I'll prepare for it on the Saturday or Sunday, and I'll prepare for it in Asana. So I'll have a Monday meeting as a task, and then all my talking points. This week I had a dot point to cover. Oh, the fuck is this, bro? What was I doing here?
Yeah.
Like,
but you lose your mind on this shit sometimes, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, and literally, like, but again, it's a great tool because sometimes I could be trying to get to sleep, but like, I try to get to sleep by 9 o'clock.
But these thoughts keep you up.
Yeah, so it comes in my head, and if I don't get it out, it stays in my head.
Yes, but people say, how do you sleep? How do you manage? How do you...
So I'll get it out of my head, bro. Put it straight into Asana, then I'll look at it tomorrow.
And then that's what I'm saying, through the systems and processes, allocating time to then now stress about that and worry about that.
Yeah.
So you need to put something in your calendar to, allocate time the next day to go through those notes that you just take it down. You can't just write shit down and leave it in a book and never fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Exactly right.
But yeah, getting shit out of your head and putting it down. And also, like I touched on before, life's simple, we choose to complicate it. So slow down, chill the fuck out, what's going on? A big factor as well, keeping my sanity throughout this. You know when we're talking about before, stressed out or this or that or, rapeful. Slow down. Problem, solution. Just write it down. What's the problem? Simplify the fuck out of that problem. Something I've come across in my self-development learning is a concept of 1-3-1.
Okay.
1-3-1. First one, simplify the problem. Because because and then I this and then I and that is just slow down. What's the core root? Simplify the problem. I don't have enough money. Argument's sake. Okay, cool. Money. You need money. Simplify it. Yeah. Because shut up. Simplify it. The three possible solutions. Pick up another job. Don't spend as much money. Sell some stuff that I have. And then the third one. So your one, simplify. Three solutions. Your third one. Choose one of them and action it.
Simple.
Chill the fuck out. Simplify everything, bro. Slow down. Get your thoughts on a piece of paper. Write it out. Find a solution. Action that solution. Solution doesn't work. Back to the drawing board. Like we said, trial and error. But action is the common denominator. You have to do something about it.
Yeah.
You have to do something about it. Whether it's writing it down, whether it's getting up and fucking working on it right then and there, whether it's having the conversation with somebody that you don't want to have that's difficult. Whatever it is, bro. Action is always the factor of you staying in that state or you growing through that state. I found.
100%. That's a really cool way of breaking it down, and I think obviously there is some problems that aren't as simple.
Of course.
But majority of problems that we deal with day to day can be dealt really simply.
Just chill out. Something I used to do, which I try to consciously not do now, is just talk about everything. Someone go, how's things? Oh, bro, this fucking happened, and then that. You're giving so much energy and you're blowing air into that problem. It gets bigger and bigger and then gets harder to tackle.
Yeah. And it just fucks your whole mood.
For no reason.
Like the world's still spinning.
Yeah, and then you go, Cam, what's bothering you? You go, oh, mate.
Stuck in traffic.
Dumbbell broke yesterday. Get another one.
Yeah.
Oh, true. I feel like a bit of an idiot now I say it out loud. And like you said, bro, fuck, have a bit of a comedic look at your life, bro. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who cares, bro? Slow down. Have a laugh. Be like, fuck, bro, that really pissed me off yesterday. It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, just have a laugh, bro. There's times where you got to buckle down and it's not the time to be joking and that, but don't take life too serious, man.
If you can't have a laugh, you live a miserable life, bro.
And those mentor people, like, God love them. I've been fortunate enough to cross paths with a lot of different people being in gyms for so long. I know heaps of people that have reached the highest heights of life. They say to me, do you know how much it sucks to get a private jet to Paris and eat one of the nicest restaurants under the Eiffel Tower and have nobody to look up from and go, this tastes nice.
Exactly.
So at what cost?
Yeah.
Have a laugh, bro. Enjoy your life. What if the gym doesn't work out? What if the clothing apparel doesn't work out? Fuck, I had a mad crack along the way, bro. Met some mad people, had some great experiences.
Exactly.
And I shot my shot, bro.
Exactly.
And if it does, hectic, which it will. But every day, if you can, there's some parts of your life that you're going to have to do, bro. You can't fucking be happy and, whistling to work every day. But if you can find moments of that, or, that peace of mind, again, keeps coming up, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's important. Just chill out, bro. It's not that serious. Because your stress doesn't get you any closer.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It fucks you, bro.
Yeah. And then, exactly. It fucks you, like, your performance, whether it's at work or at home or with mates.
Chill out,
like,
man.
It just fucks you. You said as well, you've learned the hard way to take care of yourself. Yeah. Non-negotiable is sleep, food, and training. This touches, you actually said, they're not luxuries, they're necessities.
100%.
So this touches really relevant to my current situation. So I probably haven't trained consistently for the past probably 8 to 12 months. Like I've gone like a few weeks training here, then stop. A few weeks training here, then stop. Past 3 weeks I've been going consistently. I brought Matteo on as a coach, just online, helping me out, keeping me accountable. That's been really good. And been smashing the session. Started running as well on Monday.
Hey,
yeah, I'm running 5K. Running 5Ks in 2 weeks, bro.
Fucking
so
I've got what's your Ks at the minute? Like what's comfortable for you? Not pace, just distance.
Distance, bro. I first run was on Monday.
Yeah,
got like 700 meters.
Good. How'd you feel after? Like spent at 700? Or
nah, I walked for 300, and then I did like
a blocks, bro.
build. Then for another K, I did like a light jog.
Yeah, nice.
So that was good.
2 weeks, 5Ks. What's the?
Oh, we sponsored Run to Cure up in Brisbane.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Run to Cure, they raise funds and awareness for neuroblastoma, which is the leading child cancer, like the largest child cancer. So they had an event early on in the year in Sydney, which we sponsored. They raised $500,000 on one day. Had I think 20-something thousand runners, and they'll do like a 1K fun walk for families, and they'll do a 5K starts at a different time, a 10K, and then a 21.
Oh man!
All on the same day, and then you just register and choose which you want. So,
side note, mad respect to you, bro.
Thank you.
A lot of different brand leaders, this and that, they don't get chit chat shit like that. But you believe your brand being a part of this, your firsthand yourself, putting in the hard work of getting to that 5Ks. Do you know what I mean? And doing it instead of just being like, fuck, just get one of the staff to do it.
Yeah, bro, it's 2 weeks. It's hard, bro. I haven't ran in over 12 months.
But it's easy for you to, I would think majority of other business owners and stuff would be like, oh, fuck, we'll get someone else there. We'll just throw money at it.
So we did
you do it yourself, bro. That's mad respect.
Sydney one, we had a team of 8 athletes.
Yeah.
I didn't run because I wasn't in the shape to.
Yeah.
And it was our first time sponsoring it, so I wanted to see what the event was like. And then when we jumped on board for the Melbourne one, I was like, look, I'm going to run the 5Ks. I think 5Ks is doable. And Layla's doing 10Ks.
Respect.
And then in December, they have a Melbourne one, which is Brisbane's the first time they're doing it. Melbourne will be, I think, their 3rd or 4th year. Yeah. And Sydney, they've been doing for like 18 years.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
God bless them, bro. Doing good things out there, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. Really great day. It was probably one of the better sponsorships in terms of ROI.
Yeah, man.
Us. Which
is always good.
Which made it more enjoyable. Like the day was
you're gonna do it anyway.
Exactly right. The day was amazing. Outside all day, like we ran a plank challenge. At one point we had probably I think 8 people, like 8 friends just lined up, saying who could hold the longest plank.
Yeah, man.
And then they did a lucky dip for a gift voucher. So that was cool. But yeah, that's what I'm running my 5Ks for.
Mad, bro.
So it'll be my first official 5Ks as well. So.
On the day will be the first time you hit 5.
And then for the
Melbourne one... I don't want you to be out, guys. 2 weeks, that's tight.
Yeah, I know it's tight.
But if anyone can do it, bro, you'll get it done.
So I got another run today, and do 3 runs this week, and then go 4 next week, and then just fucking go for it. Worst case scenario, bro, I just walk the rest.
Yeah.
Like,
But you're shooting your shot, bro.
Exactly right.
That's what I mean, taking action. This is what we're talking about. Like, it's not, oh, no, I couldn't do it because blah, blah. Fuck, it's going to be tough, bro, but... Let's have a swing.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be tough. I'm unfit as fuck, bro.
Yeah, but let's have a swing.
Exactly. So, and then Melbourne, I'm planning on doing the 10Ks.
10K is tough, bro.
And then Sydney next year, 21.
Fucking A, Vlad. Nice. So, you said on the podcast now, bro. You fucked up. Now you're gonna have to actually.
That's why I said it on the podcast, bro. Because I say it here, then I'll do it. You speak it enough, you do it.
You have to do it, bro. But again, right now, 5K seems unachievable. You know what I mean? 21K seems unachievable. But then you do your 5Ks, and then when you're doing your 21, you go, fuck, I didn't think I'd do 5, and I've done that.
Yeah, exactly.
You build off it. You can't... When we're talking about being a little bit crazy naive, don't be a dickhead and go, I'm going to fucking run 20Ks tomorrow.
Yeah, like if I was a dickhead, I would have been like, I'll do 21Ks for Brisbane.
No. It's calculated risk.
Yeah.
We take risk, but it's calculated, right? Because sometimes when you say that shit, people go, I'm going to fucking double down and do this right now. I'm like, whoa, ease up.
Settle down.
Even though we're saying we do that. Like I went to TAFE and did my courses. Yeah. I worked on the gym floor, Then I did personal training for a big box gym. Then I left that and went to a corporate gym and then managed that. Then I opened a franchise. So like there's stages to the craziness.
Yeah.
You know, you do your 5Ks, your 10, and then your 20. You got to be crazy the whole way fucking through, but
yeah, exactly.
It's calculated.
Yeah, 100%. And that's not only a personal goal which I want to tick off, but I know that the business will like benefit so much from that.
100%, bro.
So it's a no.
It goes hand in hand, but right.
Exactly. It's a no-brainer, and I'm actually looking forward to it.
Okay,
if you asked me 3-4 months ago, probably would have said fuck no.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to it.
But this version, loving it.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Good on you, man.
Thank you. You have a rule that you live by. Just because no one's watching doesn't mean you slack off. Touch on that.
So, being in the position that we're in with our companies and whatnot, right? As a leader, there's no one saying to you, hey, did you tick your whiteboard?
Yeah.
There's no one fucking running a meeting with you saying like, hey guys, Amph, I need you to work on this week. This would be a good idea if you do this, do that. You're alone in this, bro. Yeah, right. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. You got an amazing team. I got an amazing team. But no one's watching, bro. When I'm in my office doing work, bro, no one knows if I'm fucking watching new episodes of Rick and Morty or if I'm fucking banging out emails or whatnot, bro. So that integrity of what do you do when no one's around? Because startups, bro, no one gives a fuck about you until you're established. You know what I mean?
100%.
When I was opening, and God love him because there's truth to it, but what are you doing? Oh, I'm opening a gym. It's going to be good luck, bro. Everyone's fucking got a gym. Do you know what I mean? Or,
yeah.
I'm going to do clothing. Yeah, mad. There's heaps
Everyone's, yeah.
So what you do, you know, no one's there at night when you're fucking dripping piles of sweat, cutting tiles with a Stanley knife to make them fit. You know, staying up at night trying to work out what the best layout for the gym is to make it free flow with before you even got keys to the gym that you do. Like, you know what I mean? No one's telling you, bro, like, you got to do things a certain way. So that integrity of what do you do when no one's looking, again, I think that's where another confidence comes from within yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna do your 5K run when everyone's there on the sideline cheering, or you're gonna do it in the rain today when it's dark and cold and you've had a fucking long day. That's where I've my strength, resilience, and confidence and reinsurance of myself comes from. I think is from doing what's done when there isn't a crowd there to clap.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that crowd never comes, bro, if you're not doing that shit. And if you're doing it for the crowd, bro, it's a fucking depressing. They don't give a fuck.
I can imagine.
You could climb Mount Everest, bro, and if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, bro, like, there's plenty of people out there be like, saying what, people have climbed it before, and you're like, are you serious, guy? Like, what do I gotta do, bro? Yeah,
but I think that just comes down to people being fucking jealous and pissed off with themselves.
Power to them, bro. Do your thing, you know. If another bit of advice, man, I've personally found the ladder of life. If someone is higher up on that ladder or next to you, it's physically impossible for them to pull you down. People below you will pull you down because they're below you.
Exactly.
But yeah, don't do it for other people, bro. But yeah, excuse me. I try to practice that and keep that something at the forefront of my mind. Is it's about what you do when no one's looking. Because they're the moments that count.
100%. And I can imagine like the amount of early hours, late hours. To get
so like again, startup, bro. Like I said, we were signing people up to the gym when I had. Fuck, I wish I had some photos to show you, bro.
If you do, send them across and I'll put them up.
We'll do. Looking back at it now, bro, but like, yeah, it's crazy. There's ideal ways of doing many different things, but I didn't have those options, bro.
Yeah.
I always relate back to like, you know, you're gonna get dealt cards. What do you do with those cards? If you got a shit hand, fuck, what else can we do? Think out the box. Can I fold it and make something into like I don't know. What have I got? What have I got? Put it on the table. What can I do with this? If you've got nothing, what can I make to then put something like evaluate where you're at and where you want to be, and then what's the pathway to get there? Like reverse engineering goals. I've always done that. So if where I want to be is X amount of members or this facility, what needs to happen for that? Well, I need these subleases in place. I need the contract signed. I need the DAs done. I need the investors or investment to be okay. And then that goes on the to-do list, and then it's ticking those things off. And 1 + 1 = 2, right? So it's just it literally is that simple.
Yeah.
It's just fucking you mix all the self-doubt and head noise and everything else in. But yeah, bro, like I said at the start, I didn't have cash. I couldn't pay myself, let alone someone's wage. So it was 5 a.m. open and 9 p.m. close, and do the class in the morning and do the class at night and smile, and I'm bleeding money and time and I'm exhausted. And the other thing with startups too, bro, with businesses, and when you're founding a brand and that, all the money, time and exhaustion it takes to get the doors open, that's the starting line. My goal initially was to open. That was unrealistic. Like, get the doors open. And then it's like you train your whole life as a fighter from 5 years old as a boxer, and you do the runs and the sweat and this and that, and now you go pro. The last 20 years led you to the start line.
Yeah.
I'm fucking exhausted at the start line, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, just doing what needs to be done, not because someone's going to pat you on the back or clap for you or fucking you're going to get money in your bank account, but simply because it's necessary. 100%. It's part of the recipe. It's part of the formula. I don't want to fucking do this, bro. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm weak. But it's got to get done.
Yeah.
100%. I think that's the difference between people that talk about it and get it done. Because it gets hard quick, bro. It gets fucking hard quick. So if you're going to throw it in when it gets hard, it's not going to last long. No. So it's just trying to balance all that. And you're the same. You know this because you've done it. I didn't know this at the start, bro.
Yeah.
The doors open. I said, I can't fucking move, bro. Bro, my back was fucked after the gym. I had sciatic. Bad, bro. Bad. On my honeymoon, bro, my biggest fear was walking down the aisle like I'm the bride, eh? Or getting married. Just edit that bit out. Getting married and sitting in the car on the way to the wedding, and my back was fucked because the physical labor of opening the gym, but also the internal stress and worry I'm holding. So call me crazy, bro, but we did. My wife and I, God bless her, we opened. So again, off that rock bottom, I rebuilt my whole life, bro. I was in a world I'd never been in before. So doubled down, opened the gym, opened the Pilates studio, which my wife owns and runs as well. Get all the subleases, get all that side of things done, build the business, at the same time plan a wedding in 10 months and get married as well at the same time as doing the business. Moving out, I had already moved out, but moving in with my wife, finishing the house, doing all that work. Bro, that was a 12-month window. So in 12 months, I opened the gym, opened the Pilates studio, got married, moved in and furnished the house and did all that shit, bro. And the perspective was, this is going to be fucked and it's going to be a very expensive year anyway. So let's
send that.
Let's get it all in there, bro.
Yeah.
But coming out the other side, bro, I'm happily married in a beautiful home, and we've got the facility that we have and the life we have, and continuing to grow and work together and everything. But you're gonna make sacrifices, lad. Yeah. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna be poor for a bit. You're gonna be hungry. But use that pain as power. 100%. To move forward. Nothing happens in comfort, lad.
No.
Bro, to be honest with you, one of the next challenges I faced after opening was that. The light at the end of the tunnel was just keep moving, get open, get the gym open, get married, get set, to go. Worry about the emotions of losing my mum and business and friends and family and everything like that. Right now I've got to do this, And you get spat out the other end of that, and it's very fucking easy to go, we made it.
It's done. Sit back.
I'm the guy that opened the gym, But then you fall into comfort, bro, and then shit starts burning and falling down around you, and then having to reignite that fire and ambition and hunger when you're depleted. It's that reevaluation, reset. It's hard, man.
Yeah, that's I think that's.
Have you found that that? Say with the headquarters initially, or securing a deal or something. You pour so much time and effort into it. You have that half a second of adrenaline dump after, but you can't sit in that, bro.
No.
Because everything's still moving, so you got to get back on the fucking horse and keep going, bro. Yeah. Have you ever fell into that, complacency, comfort, maintenance vibe?
Yeah, I have. Multiple factors behind that. I was really in a bad place mentally, probably 2 months after we launched last year. Had a few...
Like exhaustion, personal life?
A few things happened, personal life with family, which... put me in a really dark place, probably up until only a few months ago.
Good on you for getting out of it, bro, and keeping the show going while you did it.
Yeah, it was very difficult. There was probably 3-4 months there where Mimi was just in the office by herself every day, just holding the floor down. I'd go in for an hour, see her.
You just didn't have it in you, eh?
Nah, bro, I was gone. Fuck it. If you speak to anyone who...
And see, with sorry to jump in, bro, but in times like that, it's not watching a fucking David Goggins video, bro.
Nah.
Like,
no, in that moment,
in those moments, fuck all that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
you watch one and then you're like,
fuck that guy.
Shut up.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck you and your birds. Shout out to Goggins.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. 100%.
The motivation isn't good right now. I don't need it. The pat on the back or the remember where you came. Fuck all that, bro.
Yeah.
Just want to sit here and sit in it, bro. It's hard. It sucks. It hurts.
Yeah. So, like I felt like I used that obviously as an excuse to just be like, yeah, we've launched, we're doing this, that. Like we can just roll with that sort of thing.
It's all good.
Yeah.
That's enough.
But then probably towards after Oz Fitness Expo last year, was like when I was like, nah, like gotta actually like fucking start pushing the fuck because it's got legs.
What about that triggered you? Like seeing other people, what they're doing? Like...
Not that, but just like the feedback we received from the 3 days, because we had only launched in that April.
Yep.
And Oz Fitness was in September.
Yep.
So it was like 4 or 5 months in between. I spent over $500,000 on stock when we launched. And I didn't sell a thing at Oz Fitness Expo.
What does that do to you mentally, bro?
People will say I'm fucking crazy. I know I'm fucking crazy.
Keep going.
But so I didn't. We got a stand. Our stand was, I think it was like 12, 13 grand.
Yeah, it's fucking expensive just to get in there. Bro.
Plus another 10 grand for the design, actual stand build.
And staff wages and...
Staff, I feel so bad for this because staff was only me, Mimi and Denicia on, and we didn't get a break. I took my laptop thinking I was going to get work done, bro.
Those days are exhausting, those weekends, bro.
So I started setting up. I had one of my mates, Mark, help me set up on the Thursday. And then my wife used to manage a retail store in Stockies, Wetherill Park. Yeah. And she used to do all the visual merchandising there.
Yeah.
I sent her a picture in the afternoon. You saw me marked it. She goes, babe, that's fucking shocking. Come get me, we'll go back. So we're at ICC, right? You
were sending it like...
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one, bro. Look at this
I've got my mate next to me. Cars, this looks fucking mad.
You're going to sell out day one, baby.
And she's like, come pick me up. So it's like 5 o'clock. I think we were allowed to be there till like 10 p.m. 5 o'clock, drove back from ICC to Evanston Park. Peak hour. Pick her up.
That's 3 hours, yeah.
Pick her up, go back to ICC, do it all, like, redesign the whole thing. Looked fucking perfect. Credit to her.
Shout out.
And then the Friday, Saturday, Sunday was go day. So what we basically did was just have our collection on display for people to see.
Yep.
Touch, feel, whatever. And then we had a huge branded spin the wheel. So, like, a lot of people had to spin the wheel there, but a lot of them had, like, no win, spin again, shit like that.
Who wants to win that?
Every one of ours was a win.
You get something.
Like, the least valued thing was a $25 gift voucher. We had $100 gift vouchers on there. We had 50s. We had a few years back, 2 buddies of mine and myself launched drop set pins. As well. So we had a few of them left over, so I gave some of them out. Had insulated water bottles.
So you're winning something.
Winning something. And then, so like there was a line, like from our stand, it went past like another 3 stands.
Did you ever, like say in that situation, did you ever like at those times step back and be like, what the fuck? Like, you know, something like sometimes it grows into something bigger than you ever expected.
Yeah,
you're just like,
what? So there was a time, like I think it was on the Friday, we had a line like fuck, it would have been easily 50 people long.
That's crazy.
Just keep in mind, we're not selling a thing.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
And like we had people actually steal stuff. So looking back at it, it's fucking hectic.
That's weird that you would. Most people be like, why would it be hectic? You still...
In the moment, I was furious, bro.
But you want it that bad, you're willing to take it? Fucking oath, my shit's so good.
Exactly right. Like, I think it's fucking mad people risk it. Risk getting kicked out. I'm going to steal this. And now they're repping it. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Rep it for me. Rep it.
Just take your spin, man. You could have won it.
Yeah. So, but in the moment, I was furious. So looking back on that was cool. But yeah, we didn't sell a thing. So it was like a 23 grand outlay just for
it's a loss, bro.
no return, right? But this year we've secured a stand 3 times the size. We've got a retail store.
Talk to me about doubling down on something that, like, again, this is... we can talk about everything we talk about. When there's fucking real hard numbers coming out of your motherfucking pocket, bro.
I got the quote yesterday for our stand build. 22 grand.
That's insane, bro. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's easy to say, like, yeah, bro, take the risk. Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah,
can
for
fork out
sure.
the fucking 25K next time, bro. Like, that's hard and that's scary shit. And why would I do it again? This time it's going to be better because we're doing it. Like,
Yeah, because I know last time, like, we got, over the weekend, we got an extra, like, we only started implementing it on the Saturday afternoon as well. We got an extra, like, 1,200 Instagram followers. We got 3,000 contacts on our EDM list from it. So just that alone's worth it.
100%.
Now, this one we've
got... And the brand awareness, right? Sometimes you don't see the return, like, black and white on that
100%, but the brand awareness.
But, you know, these trickling things, and then they see it on your other sponsorships as well. Then it's like, oh, fuck, I actually seen this brand pop up. Like, when you zoom back...
It creates familiarity with them.
Exactly, yeah.
But this year we've got a retail store this year. Then we've also got, we've partnered with Fast Fuel Meals.
Smart.
So they've got a little stand there in our section as well. And then we've got an interactive corner, which we've got 2 pro judges from A and B for 3-hour slots.
Oh, you tied in with them as well?
Yeah, for 3-hour slots. And they're doing one-on-one posing masterclasses.
Hey, classes?
Yeah. So
one-on-one?
One-on-one. So
like a pose off?
Yeah, so
that's smart,
month before, we're releasing a booking platform.
Yeah.
People can go online, book in their posing session. It'll be like 20 minutes. And there'll be
like literally like a comp, like a one-to-one comp. Like the judges will be like, your posing's more on point, or are they teaching them posing?
They're teaching them posing.
Okay, mad. Yeah.
So say they got a comp coming up in season B at the end of the year, and they want to fix their posing.
Yeah.
I think posing classes are around like $80.
Yeah.
Fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So you've got a pro judge there for free, or you've got to do.
That's going to be actually.
Yeah. So you're going to have there'll be a space.
Yeah.
They're going to be telling you the poses to do.
Yeah.
Fix this up. Fix that up.
Mad, bro.
So we've got that locked in.
These are the different shit we're talking about.
Nobody does that.
You can't rock up and have a mannequin and go.
We're going to have the Hawks there as well, the NBL trophy.
Now you're flexing, bro. Now you're doing it,
But they're over in Singapore for a tournament. They're doing like a Club World Cup for basketball.
But yeah, that outside the box shit, like it needs to make sense, which it does.
Yeah, it needs to obviously.
But there's elements at your store now. Do you know what I mean? And that evaluation of like what went well last time, what didn't go well last time, the what's the industry doing, what can I do differently, what can I add? And I think a big common denominator, bro, value. For free, you're giving fucking mad value to those people getting that coaching.
Yeah.
And then the people watching that see that the care factor, like it all like...
It all links back together.
See, sometimes people walking around the expo might just be like, oh, okay. And I'm like, nah, bro, like there's a lot that goes into, or like, you know, I don't think a lot of things like that are by chance. You don't just, you know, I don't know, just winged it and it all worked out for us.
Can't have.
Don't need to know. No, but like you're planning to execute. Like you're not just rocking up with some stuff on a hanger and go, I don't know, I didn't think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just shoot your shot and hope for the best.
Yeah, we set a deadline when we signed for this at the end of this month. Everything's finalized. So that's staff.
Yeah.
The whole like everything, stand, artworks.
How advanced do you do your stuff, or how? So like, say, do you do next month stuff now, or next quarter, or next year's? Like, how advanced?
That's something I'm still
in an ideal world.
Ideal world, for events, I like to work like 6 months. At the start of the year, it was like sort of go.
Yeah.
Next plan the rest of the year. Now we're at a point where we've got the rest of the year locked in.
Yeah.
And starting on planning next year.
Yeah.
So 6 months for that. For collections, probably quarterly.
Yeah.
Would be ideal. At the moment, we've just solidified our manufacturing hub over in Portugal.
Yeah, we're talking about that, bro. You got some big stuff coming.
Yeah, bro. So it's a bit like on the go at the moment, but we've got the systems in place now so that we've started already working on next year's winter.
Good.
So for that, we're trying to work 12 months in advance.
Because things take fucking more time than you realise sometimes, eh?
Yeah, but and then there's delays, like whether you're getting stuff air freight or sea freight, you're going to have delays. Like
you add 2 weeks to everything, eh?
Yeah, you have to.
Is that what you do?
You have to, minimum. Because like there's no point expecting the best date and planning for that, and then shit, it's delayed a week.
It's that ability to be open to the possible variables.
Yeah.
Because there's always variables, bro.
100%.
And then being able to pivot and smile and make it seem like it's part of the plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We delayed that because we got something good coming.
Yeah.
What's coming? I don't know. We're gonna fucking work it out.
Yeah.
But that's what talk about the humor of it, right?
Yeah, you need, otherwise
you can't laugh that shit off if a release date changes. Like, it's not something you just laugh off. But you have to have some sort of like, of course they're fucking late, bro. They're always late. You know what I mean? Like,
otherwise you just go crazy and you just be.
But it doesn't get you anywhere, eh?
Yeah.
Your delivery's not fucking coming, bro.
Yeah, it's in the same situation.
Exactly.
How do you balance personal and work life?
Bro, I've working with my wife.
Yeah, that'd be very hard because when I started this, my wife had
It seems like a mad idea.
She had a lot more involvement.
Yeah.
But my wife's very
careful.
Abrupt. She's very abrupt and passionate with.
Which is good, bro.
Her delivery, which is good because sometimes I need that, and that doesn't bring me down, but it sort of levels me and grounds me a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's really good. But yeah, how do you manage that?
Again, ongoing evaluation. We've gotten a lot better at it now. Now our problem is just we both work so much, bro.
Yeah.
Happily, but differentiating. I call it putting on and taking off hats.
Okay.
So what I mean by that, in the early stages, sometimes, bro, we'll be talking about something, Nadine will be looking for reinsurance or support on something, and I'm in work, mate. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, rah, 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 rah. And then she's like, what the fuck, bro? I just want to talk to my husband right now. At the time, my fiance and that. And then I'm like, how's everything going? It's okay, I understand. Do you know what I mean? Like, not taking the piss, but like...
Yeah, that's how it is.
Work mode is problem, solution. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, partner is understanding and nurture and knowing when to fucking play this.
Switch over.
So as fucking crazy as it sounds, bro, I will literally do the gesture of like, okay, director off, husband on.
Yeah.
And it puts me in that state of like, don't, whether it's a hat or goggles, don't look at this through director eyes, because director eyes go, well, this wouldn't happen if we did this on time and this and that.
Yeah.
But husband eyes go like, I understand how that can be frustrating and stuff. And at times I need my, business partner in my wife, and other times I need my wife to just stroke my hair and pat my tears away and tell me everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But I think internally, consciously making that differentiation, but also verbalizing to my external.
Mm-hmm.
Who are they talking to right now?
Yeah.
I'm in work mode, bro. I can't do this right now.
Yeah.
Or let's get a coffee, because then that'll give me more time to flick into personal mode. But consciously, internally and externally, literally putting on a different set of goggles, which is hard to do, but it's just being in a different perspective or mindset when having certain conversations. Yes. But the reason I think Nadine and I work so well together as well is different departments. Same building, same business, different departments.
Yeah.
Whatever she does with the Pilates and sauna stuff, I back 100%, and she has the lead on it. I support her and advise her as much as I can, but it's her she's the...
Her baby.
Yes. And with the gym side of things downstairs and the subleases and all that kind of thing, she supports me in that, and that's my driving factor.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're working on exactly the same project and you have different opinions on the way that should go, we learn quickly.
No.
All right. All right. I'm the supporter in this environment. But bro, communicating that.
Yeah.
Instead of fucking banging your head against the wall and expecting a different outcome, just be like, all right, what's going on? I'm hard-headed, so I'm going to bang my head against the wall. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think consciously, again, practice makes perfect. It did not fucking happen straight away. But consciously put, for yourself, your partner, father, work, like you can't be at home how you are with your work team and vice versa.
Yeah.
So yeah, just putting on the different hats. Who are you looking to talk to right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or me being able to identify what part of me do I need to be in this conversational environment.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
So yeah, different hats, bro.
Different hats,
Different hats. That's that craziness coming out again, eh?
That is. I like it though.
That's called bipolar, Cameron. Different hats. Different hats.
Nice. Touching back on your quote, success equals peace of mind. Not money or square meter count. Let's dive into that before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
And touch on as well how your grief reframed your priorities.
That's a good question. A nice little sentence to put it simply is pain into power. Pain is fucking real. It hurts, bro. It's with you 24/7. It's on your mind always. The physical detachment and the feeling of abandonment and like all that kind of stuff. That's real raw emotion. Emotion has energy and power, and if you can manipulate that into being a driving factor instead of a blocking factor, it helps a lot. So that's why I feel like if I set a goal or whether it be financial, whether it be business, whether it be personal, whatever that goal is, through succeeding in that, achieving that goal, that's where I find my peace. So if it's a financial goal of we need to raise funds for X, for Y to happen, doing that creates that peace of like that stress relief. Mm-hmm. Or if it's not a monetary, or if it's just a personal thing of like, I need to deal with the emotional loss of, not having that go-to rock, and, I'm close to my brother, but we don't get to see each other as much as I'd like to, or, my dad's not necessarily in the picture and my mum's not here, obviously. So where to from here, working that out. So the goal of becoming my own reference point or support system or nurturingness, that being a goal, succeeding that creates me, gives me peace. Just identifying and addressing the things that I want for myself or the people around me, and working towards making them happen.
Nice. To wrap it up, we're going to do a rapid fire 5 questions.
So you're going to say we're going to wrap it up.
Nah,
bro. I'm going to rap. I'm like, I'm down, bro. Drop the boots.
That's only a nighttime thing. Or early morning.
Here we go.
Okay. So favorite boxing combo right now?
Cross jab.
Cross jab. Nice.
Weird one, but that's why I like it.
Cross jab. It's a nice combo.
Yeah, it's different. Everyone does the jab cross. You do the cross jab. It surprises the fuck out of them.
Nice. Song that hypes you up?
It always changes. Right now, it's Work Remix by A$AP Ferg.
Okay. Nice. I have to give that a listen. No clue, bro. I got my playlists haven't updated since my best mate sent me like a bunch of playlists 4 or 5 years ago, bro.
Bro, I would do anything to dig out those old iPods and shit. Do you remember? Or even just like the USB Walkmans and shit.
Yeah,
the LineWire little.
Hey, there's like a case you can get for your Apple Watch to turn into like an iPod Nano. Yeah, I've seen it.
She used to be so cool back then, man.
Worst gym nickname you've heard?
Like
yourself.
That's been given to me. Fuck. How much time do you have, bro? When I box, I grunt a lot and whatnot. So probably Grunter.
Grunter. Yeah, nice.
Not the best one.
I'm going to call you Grunter next time I come around. A book or podcast that leveled you up?
Daily Stoic.
Okay.
Daily Stoic. I touched on it before with Marcus Aurelius stuff. If you're listening, and bro, I very highly suggest for you too. Mm-hmm. Reason being, it's designed for people like myself, short on time, not the best reader. It's a page a day.
Okay.
So it doesn't correlate, like, if you open up to whatever the date is, it's not, something to do with the universe and moon system. It's nothing like that. It's just one thing to focus on each day. Mm-hmm. There's the first paragraph is a reading out from an ancient philosopher, and then the second paragraph on the page is like a modern day, easy to read, dumbed down evaluation of that. Yeah. So the whole perspective is you read one philosophy or way of thinking a day, and then you spend the day practicing or reflecting on that, so that it actually solidifies.
Yeah, man.
But Daily Stoic, mad book, very good. Okay. It's a page a day, bro. Very doable.
I'm going to order it tonight. One piece of advice that changed your life.
One piece of advice that changed my life. Life is simple. We choose to complicate it.
I think we'll end it on that. That's
man.
Amazing one to end on.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much for your time.
That was a lot more fun than I thought. I was very nervous for today, bro, but you're easy to talk to. You made it easy and fun, bro.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time. It was an hour and 35 minutes.
We can talk.
So fucking fun.
Well, man, thank you, bro.
See you at Training Ground for Training Jam.
Training Jam, run it up. If you're far travel, it is worth it. It's a good day.
100%. This has been the Foundation Podcast. Anthony Cranidi. I'll see you next week. Very good.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. That was easy.